Hey, 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 it's your favorite mean girl on the internet, B Reactions. I'm back doing a reaction to this mother of four on Kendra G. Nothing wrong with being the mother of four, but I don't like it when women blame their age, blame all the men, and have absolutely no accountability for their actions. You bringing these children into the world was a choice. And I'm not talking about abortions. There are plenty of birth control options out there. Or you could choose a responsible partner, settle down, and we won't be here. But as always, enjoy the reaction.
Hey, baby. I was so happy. I tried to join on the 15th, but my connection was horrible. I wasn't even at home. I was at my cousin's house. I was waiting to join. I'm so happy you picked me.
What's your name? You got a lot of energy from the top.
My name is Katina.
Katina. How old are you,
I
love?
am 27. I'll be 28 this
27.
year.
And how 27. What's your zodiac
I
sign?
am a Gemini.
Gemini. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. Yes, ma'am. I have four
You
of
have
them.
four kids. How old are your four kids, Katina?
I have a 7-year-old, a soon-to-be 5-year-old, a soon-to-be 3-year-old, and a soon-to-be 2-year-old.
Can you give me all their current ages, please?
Okay, so 7, she just turned 7. 4, 2, and 1.
By how many men?
By 3.
3 men. Okay. Why are you not with the baby daddy of the 1-year-old?
Okay, well, the 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 last two are by the same man. He is currently incarcerated, narcissist. If I could say to summarize it, that is Satan himself, honey.
So why you have 2 kids by Satan?
To summarize it, I'm gonna just say this: I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. It was a very lustful experience. I was young. I learned.
Girl, ma'am, what do you mean you were young? You have a 1 year old. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people can't grow, but a year, I'm supposed to believe you've had all this magical growth in a year. All right. I don't believe you. I'm sure the cousins don't believe you. I'm sure Kendra don't believe you. Some guy's gonna hit you up because he don't care.
My lesson. You live life. You know, you make your mistakes along the way. I didn't believe in abortion, so at that point, I had my children.
Okay. And I get this. Everybody doesn't believe in abortions. But have you heard of birth control?
Yes, I just am not one that believes in birth control because I've had serious effects.
You know what? I know a lot of people don't believe in birth control, but there are non hormonal options which I've included for you. You can use condoms, you can use spermicides, you can even use female condoms, which you can control. They have non hormonal IUDs. And if push comes to shove, people may disagree, but there's always plan B. Because now Joe Smo got to come in there and take care of you, your 4 kids, your next kids, potentially his kids, all the kids. And for what? Because you didn't believe in birth control. Like, I understand having side effects, but there are other options, believe me.
From it. Like I've had thrown up, I've bleeding for an entire year, an entire 6 months, just that whole it's a lot with the physical.
Okay. Now, why are you not with the 4-year-old dad?
He's deceased. He got killed.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's life.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. And the 7-year-old dad, do y'all co-parent well?
Um, I don't even know. I don't want to touch bases on it. It's personal, but some people just aren't fit to be parents or whatever. But I was 19. I learned my lesson.
Okay.
I met somebody that was suitable. I was engaged to my first child's father. I was engaged to my second child's father, but he ended up getting killed. We parted ways, he ended up getting killed. We were working back on the relationship. He ended up getting killed. And yeah, I ended up dealing with my last children's father.
And when did he go to jail?
Girl, September, but we ain't been together for 2.5 years. So
Well, the baby's one.
yeah, we split when I was pregnant. He busted my face open. So yeah, he was abusive.
Okay, so you got to select a better selection of men.
I think I'm ready now, Kendra. I've been off the market for 2.5 years. I've been healing, working on myself. By no means am I perfect. I still got progress. I still need to work on stuff, but I think I'm level headed enough to make the clear decision whether or not a person is suitable to be in my life or cut them off.
All right, let me get more information. Katina,
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
Katina, 27, Gemini, mom to four. So you never been married, right?
I was engaged twice, but no.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I'm certified CBRF, so home health care.
Home health care. And what city do you live in?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, unfortunately.
Milwaukee. All right, so we got Katina, 27, Gemini, mom to four by three men, home health care, lives in Milwaukee. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Okay, I am looking for, I wrote a list. I'm looking for a man that's clean, good hygiene, respectful to women, educated. I really don't care about a past because everybody has a past. As long as you learn from it, you're walking in your truth. Somebody willing to learn and that's capable to teach. I have a deep desire for learning. And then I love a man that will help cook, clean, step in at home, wants marriage, one or two more kids, because I'm not done. I want 6 kids.
So I had to screenshot and include the look on Kendra's face. Like, girl, you want two more kids. You want 6 kids. Like, what is this, the Brady Bunch? Can you afford the four you have and the potential that your partner could bring? Or is that all going to be on him? I'm so sick of you delusional women. If you can afford it, go for it. But, ma'am, by the looks of things, I don't think you can. And that's no harsh judgment, it's just observation.
And then, nobody that is perfect, but somebody that's willing to grow, make progress, holds themselves accountable, communicates, can lead and provide. Someone who possesses the ability of affection, affirmation, acts of service, gifts, etc., etc.
Child. Okay, Katina, let me ask you this because this will be said. Now you are a mom. You're 20. You're 27. You have
Yes,
four
ma'am.
children, and young children, 7, 4, 2, and 1, by three men. Now you have a situation. Two of your baby daddies. He's same father. He's in jail. One is deceased. But what would you say to the guy that might be concerned that you have four kids and three of the four are under the age of 5?
Well, I would say that I was young, and we all live life. We make mistakes along the way. As long as you're willing to grow, you learn from your mistakes. You correct where you went wrong. I think it doesn't really matter. I don't hold no judgment to nobody else, and it's not nobody's place to judge me because that's God's doing, nobody else's.
Y'all gotta stop blaming God for this bullshit. You kill me with this you were young shit. I get that you might have started young, but you were like 25, roughly around 25, maybe 26, when you had your last child. You are a grown effing woman. Take responsibility and stop blaming it on, oh, I was young. You weren't. You were just horny. You were making hornball decisions. And now you stuck hoping some guy's gonna come save you.
Okay. All right. Now let's keep going. What are your deal breakers?
Ooh, child. My it ain't long. It ain't long. But my deal breakers is somebody that's controlling, abusive, a liar, a manipulator, a narcissist, and somebody that, again, that I was saying, somebody that doesn't walk in their truth. Again, everybody has a past, and I'm okay with somebody having a past as long as somebody walks in their truth.
Okay. Do he gotta look a certain way?
Girl, want me a black man. I like them chocolate like my mama.
Now, what's your ethnicity?
I'm mixed. My mom is mixed white, Irish, Italian, all of that. My dad is Puerto Rican, Dominican, black, so I'm like a mutt.
So, and but you want a black man.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Now, what about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
I wouldn't necessarily put a price range on that. Just somebody that's not struggling to meet the basic needs and does have the ability to go out on dates and, you know, just be somewhat generous. I'm not saying that they have to do everything because I pay for dates too. And
I can't hear you, honey.
dates don't necessarily have to be a financial thing for me. I'm like a picnic in the park type of person, and let's kick our feet up and watch a movie. You know, I treat my man kind. I rub feet and everything. So
Okay, she rubs feet and everything. Let's do
yes,
the
ma'am.
Kendra Cam.
Okay, let me back up because I gotta set it on the edge of my bed. Okay, can you see me?
Okay.
Ah,
I mean, you have a great body to have 4 kids.
thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see if you can see if I step back like this.
Okay, we can see you. All right. So, Katina,
Yes, ma'am.
now do you want the guy to be in Milwaukee?
No, he does not. And actually, I prefer him not to be in Milwaukee because I've seen enough through the city and I'm just not pleased with what I've seen.
Okay, so you prefer him not to be in Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
What is the age range you would date? You're 27.
I'm somebody that is at least my age, so be turning 28 this year. And I say I will stop at maybe 40.
40. Okay. Now, when was your last relationship?
2.5 years ago, my kid's
Okay.
father.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I believe it was November last year, so I'm trying this new thing to not have sex this year. So
So you want to go all of 2024 and not have sex?
if I meet somebody that possesses the qualities that I'm looking for and it's going good, then I'd be willing to break that agreement to myself. But if I don't find somebody that's worth it, then I plan to keep my cookies in my jar.
Now
Sex
let's.
isn't a big thing for me.
I love how now that you got 4 kids, you want to be celibate. Now, sex isn't that important to you. But you remember a few minutes ago when you said that you chose that narcissist because it was a lustful experience? But now sex don't mean nothing. Now that you want the man to come in and cook and clean and pay bills and provide for you plus four, now sex isn't important. And I'm not saying sex is everything, but I mean, you want him to cook and clean and be supportive to you and your children, provide financially, and he don't get nothing? But you got that good good, right? The least you can do is give up that good good, baby. That's the least you can do.
I have 4 kids, but that's because I'm working with some good stuff. But
So you said. So you want to hold the good stuff in now?
yes, ma'am, this is too good to just be given out.
Well, you gave it out 4 times, honey.
Yeah, but again, I was engaged twice too. So I think my mistake was when I got to the last one because I was just living, I was having fun. In all fairness, I laid down on my back. I made those kids, so I birthed those kids.
Okay, so listen, fair enough. I do believe in growth. I do believe in learning. When you learn better, you do better. But now I'm going to just say this to you because men will say, now you want me to date you without having sex. And, you have sex, you have 4 children. Some men, and I'm not even saying that you should give it up. Like, you should have been practicing this, to be quite honest. But now moving forward in your current situation, there are going to be some men that's going to say, wait a minute now, why the hell I got to wait for the cookie
They
and
had
I got to be
to
all
wait
this
for
great
it.
stuff? Huh?
My kids' dads had to wait for it. I didn't just jump right in and have sex
So
with
while
them.
they were waiting, were you not doing a better assessment of them? Because it seems like you should have never gave your kids' dads the cookie.
Um, well, I would say in all fairness, I feel like the last one, he did not. possess the qualities. But again, I wasn't looking for a relationship. It was a sexual agreement. I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. And I ended up getting pregnant with my son, which is my third child. And then, we got the hard part out the way. We ended up having another one.
So basically, you are admitting your two children by the last children's father, that wasn't a relationship, that was a sexual relationship.
Absolutely.
So now you want a relationship.
Absolutely.
And you want a man to come in, and obviously you said marriage, correct?
Absolutely.
So you want a man to come in and be a stepdad to the children you created with the sexual relationship.
If he finna be in prison, honey.
Okay, what were the qualities again that would make you break your celibacy journey that a guy must have?
Okay. I knew you was finna agree with me. I want somebody that's good hygiene, clean, respectful to women, educated. I don't care about a past, walks in his truth. Somebody willing to learn and capable to teach. Because I have a deep desire to learn. Somebody that's passionate, kind. Somebody that knows how to step in, that can help cook, clean from time to time, jump in with the kids. And I'm not saying I don't want a man that has kids. I'm okay with a man that has kids. I'm okay with 2 or 3 kids only because I want more children. And 10 people in one household just sound like a lot, don't it?
It does.
Yeah, so I think my deal breaker for a family is 10 people, like 2 adults, 8 kids. That's it for me.
So he can't have kids, correct?
No, he can have
yes.
kids.
Okay. So listen, we're gonna move forward. And again, I believe you're young. You're 27. As you live life, you're gonna learn more. But this is a dynamic what a lot of men say at times. They say women have children by men who are not good fathers, but then they want the good guy to come in and raise their children with the men who they procreated with that weren't good fathers.
I understand how that looks, but my child's father, my second child's father, the one that got killed, he was a good dad. I would have still been with him if he was alive, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
Okay, let's keep going. So, what are 3 things? Oh wait, when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I told
you told me that.
Year.
Okay.
Yes,
what are 3 flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
I can be a bit talkative at times. If I feel disrespected, I can get a little rude and I might cuss you out. I say that. But I have people that I have not cussed out in my life. It's just I'm a Gemini, so I go with the flow. However you treat me, you will get treated back. If you disrespect me, you call me bitches and all of that other stuff, then I'm a cuss back. And then I think the other thing is, well, I wrote it down, but if I don't feel like somebody is willing to communicate effectively and I just don't feel that it's working, I shut down because I don't like confrontation. I prefer not to have confrontation with a person. I'll bite my tongue until the point that I just can't no more.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I wrote that down. Hold on. I'm passionate, kind. I'm fine. I got a good heart. I'm honest. I'm respectful. I got intellect, so I'm a smart girl as well. I have a lot of personality. I'm adventurous, and I still have a bit of a child in me, and not in a bad way, not childish, just more so I have an energy, cracking jokes, laughing. I'll do water fights, water balloon fights, stuff like that.
Okay, you're fun. You're fun time. And you said you do want to get married and you want to have more children. What qualities you feel as though make you a wife?
I cook, I clean, I can teach. I've lived through a lot of experiences in my life. I'm not very judgmental. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to learn a person inside out. Like I like to know my person to the point that if you don't like chicken on the bone, I'm not making chicken on the bone. I like man that, you know, communicates, but I communicate as well. And I'll let a person know that if I'm uncomfortable. I don't cheat. I've been faithful in all of my relationships. I'm not a liar. I'm not secretive. I'm very open. I respect privacy when it comes to relationships. So yeah.
Okay. And one more time, what's the age range you would date?
28. They'd have to be turning 28 this year. So my age, and all the way up to 40.
Okay. And you have 4 children. You want 2 more kids. So that's 6. So he can have at the most 2 kids already.
I prefer to, but if I meet somebody with 3, that's okay.
Now, did you see the guy that was up here earlier? He had a 6-month-old baby.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
That would work for you.
No, he's 42 and he's still chasing a what did he say he do? Stand up? Oh no, baby, you need to let that go. It's just like some of their hairline, they need to let it go.
So he wouldn't have a chance. He's not good enough.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
all I
not.
heard was excuse after excuse and a man that doesn't hold himself accountable. That's all I heard.
Who, say it again?
All I heard was him make excuse after excuse and a man that did not hold himself accountable.
That's not what you're looking for.
Absolutely not.
Let's get it together. Let's do it. So, Katina, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Katina, 27, Gemini. She's in Milwaukee. She does home health care. Mom to 4 by 3 men. All right, how can the guy that wants to date you reach out to you, honey?
You can reach me on Instagram at _lurkthis. LURKTHIS.
Spell it for the people again.
_LURKTHIS. All lowercase.
Okay. Well, honey, you keep me posted how it goes, baby girl.
I hope I find my husband. I'm definitely going to let you know.
Woo, she's looking for a husband now. Let's get it clear. All right, bye, baby.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I hope I wasn't too harsh, but I don't really care because I'm sick of the delusion. I'm sick of these grand expectations. I'm just sick of it. I just need people to be real. And I'm not saying you can't want or do better, but when you want that, you have to be accommodating in certain places that apparently no one wants to be accommodating in. So then you get the mean girl on the internet. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe.